What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm 7Beats, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a more advanced Amapiano beat in FL Studio. Make sure to check out my new Amapiano sample pack, the link is in the description, and I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. So first let's adjust the BPM to 112, and this time I'm going to start off with some of my shaker loops. So I'm using the Amapiano sample pack volume 1 shaker loops, and I'm just going to layer 2 or 3 shaker loops. The first one, the second one, and this tambourine. Create an 8-bar pattern. And right now I link all these elements to the mixer. So right now I've linked them to the mixer. I'm going to reduce the volume. And I'm going to remove some of the low frequencies from the tambourine. Like this. So right now I'm going to add the drums. So first I'm going to select some cymbals. So I've selected this open head, this one, and this one. I'm just going to create a loop like this. And just copy this pattern. Right now I'm going to add a kick. Just going to use kick 1. And I'm just going to create this Amapiano pattern. I'm going to select the rim shot. So from this one. So I'm using this one with some reverb. Like this. I'm using this tom. And this one really has to add some rhythm. Like this. For a tom 17, just gonna Control C and Control V. This one. So I'm using this bongo, this one. That's awesome. So duplicate it. And now we're gonna paste this one into the playlist and play it with the shakers. I'm gonna add around 15% of swing. So I'm adding this tambourine. So I think I write him like this. And already I think this one has a really great bounce. I'm going to add a sample from my African sample pack with bamboo stick. So this one, I just added it right here. Just as a tiny detail. So I think when it comes to the drums, it's finished. And I'm going to add the first melody. Right now we're going to add the chord progression. So I'm going to use the stage 73. So I'm using this stage and preset. So I'm going to create this melody in E major. So first I'm going to start off with this E, C and G. I just copy this melody. And we're going to create a really emotional chord. So if you want to create something like this, just one semitone down And then this one is not in the E major scale, so this has to be a D. So duplicate it again, and we could easily create a variation like this. And at the final one, just a really jazzy chord progression. So right now we're going to add some more notes which contain low frequencies. So we're going to add this G and this C. So we're just reusing the notes from this chord progression. So using this C, B, so using this E, so right now we're going to add more elements to the beat. So in this case I'm going to use Purity. I'm going to add these legato strings. Just copy this progression into this one. So I think like this sounds way much better. So right now we're adding another element. So I'm going to use Analog Lab 5. So I found this ambi horns preset. Just as an extra layer. And adding another element. So in this case we're going to use Heat Up 3. And I'm going to add a pad. So I think I'm going to use this one as another layer. I'm picking this E because it's the root note of the melody and always blends really well together with the chord progression. So next up we're going to add another Purity. And we're going to add a Woodwind. So we're going to use this one again. Turn up the volume. I'm going to add another layer. So I've created some more Amapiano lately and I found a Hypersaw is really awesome to add. So I'm going to use Serum and search for a Hypersaw. So I think I'm just going to use this one. I'm going to use this E. Maybe we should drag it down a few semitones. Maybe just in G sounds better. And right now we're going to add another element. So I think I'm going to just use Purity again. I'm going to pick another preset. And I think a flute would go really well together with these elements. So I'm going to use Woodwinds. And use this pan flute. And I'm just going to draw in a melody following the chord progression. Like this. That's really awesome. So we're going to add some more details to the melody. So I'm going to select 1/4 step, like this. Just gonna add notes like this. Also add something like this right here. Maybe makes the notes just a little bit shorter. So I'm going to pitch it down 1 octave. Way much better. So now it's time to add the lock drum. So I'm going to use the DX10. But if you're not using FL Stereo right now, in my new Amapiano sample pack, I've included some samples, some lock drum samples in this folder, as you can see. So I've created these samples using the DX10, I recorded them and put them in a folder. So you are able to create Amapiano beats using a lock drum from the DX10 in FL Studio. So in this case I'm going to use one of my presets, this lock drum preset. This one. Copy this one to B. Maybe make the notes a little bit shorter. So I'm just using the root notes. Copy this one to this one. And I think an A. Really awesome. Alright, now we're going to add a sub bass. So I'm going to use the 3 OSC. Disable the second oscillator. Turn this one down to 0 semitones. I'm going to just add a really low bass. Turn it down to C3. So that's it for creating all the elements. And right now I'm going to create an arrangement, do a little bit of mixing and guide you through the final beat. So thank you if you're still watching, and right now I'm going to guide you through the final beat. So let's have a listen. So first, just some drums, just as an intro. Then the legato strings from Purity are coming in. Adjust the volume a little bit. And the stage amp piano is coming in. And just reduce some of the low frequencies. The horns are coming in from Analog Lab, ambi horns. And I've added some reverb to the ambi horns, so a lot of decay, a little bit of mix. just added some reverb to add some more ambience to the sound. So bass coming in. Hypersaw is coming in. And the outro. And that's basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. So first I'm going to talk you through the effects which I've created right here. So I've used this sample, the sweeping up sample. Layer it with this clap, and I've reversed the swiping out sample like this, added this impact, and layer it with just the most generally used clap, this one. Layered all these elements to one effects bus and added an EQ. And remove the low frequency so it's not really sounding that messy, and added just a lot of reverb. Altogether these elements sound like this. Really awesome, and I think original. And I've also made some adjustments to the log drum. Use this EQ and boosted a lot of low frequencies, as you can see. Because previously I think the log drum wasn't hitting that hard, and right now it's coming in just pretty good, like this. And I've also added some reverb to the bongo, this one. This fruity reverb too. Remove some of the low frequencies because I think the low frequencies shouldn't reverb when it comes to a drum pattern like this. And this adds some more ambience to the drum pattern. And that's basically it when it comes to this beat. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Make sure to leave it a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Also make sure to let me know in the comments what you want to see in one of my next tutorials. And see you guys in one of my next videos.